You're listening to
The Wrestlingus Show, those fucking assholes.
and you should be ashamed of yourself.
And here we go.
Ah, shit. The boys are back. The boys are back. Fuck Freddie Leopold. Didn't need your punk ass anyway. You couldn't fuck with the Lingus Mafia on any day. Now they getting all up in you with the podcast. Had to drop the 5 count cause that shit bomb fast. Yeah, we got the old Cannon Frosty back, uncensored raw, bareback, no prophylact. For example, Cav getting drunk on the show, kissing them bottles with bone stories, fucking supermodels. Okay, maybe not supermodels, more like skanks. And talk about you on the show if your pussy stank. Cap off. Nigga crack a bro, matter of fact too, hell with it, make it a film. Didn't get no sound effect from Cinderella, guess he went to buy a pair of socks, I couldn't catch the fella. And Uncle Goose cocker be the fourth figure, call his ass up so I can see if I can dwarf a nigga. Fuck Aaron Rodgers. That cab going ballistic, but the package being beat by the Bears ain't realistic, cause Jay Cutler's a bum. I said it ain't pessimistic, but I'm still down with the LMS Lingus, so you against us. The homie Cat doing movie reviews, and Roger D reveal that nigga ain't paid his dues. Nevertheless, he smooth as suede on shoes. And where the fuck is Tito at? He must have switched up crews. Frumpy Sam went from target to friend. He knew the shit was all in fun. Now he's cool with LM. But on the flip, the dude blonde was cool and turned bitch. Guess this wife must have slapped the fool. See, that's why they call me Frankenstein. I'm a crazy ass motherfucker and these lyrics are mine. Imagine Leopold hearing this rhyme. He'd have his finger on the censor button, pitching his high, man. Bitch nigga never paid a dime, man. Now me, Twitcher, once again gon' shine, man. Still pound, still fuck hashtag, still clown, still tease fag hag, still got you niggas wonder what's with me. Just check another episode of LMZ. Just check it every Tuesday and see if Rob Jeremy gon' die cause he snitched for free. Yeah, Wrestlingus Show. Yeah, we back, boy. Wrestlingus Show. Fuck those we annoy. Wrestlingus Show. Too hard for the meat. Wrestlingus Show. On the air every week.
It's the Wrestlingus Show. Back from mothballs crawling up out of the grave. This used to be the #1 wrestling review show. And, that's not like I'm putting us over or anything, Faust. It's just the plain facts. The wrestling review show that we used to do, I'm Cab Manning, along with Fausty Walnuts.
Hey now.
And we used to do this as our regular podcast, and it would be Review Wrestling. And then it turned into, well, there you go, baby. And it used to turn into us just talking nonsense. So people really like to hear wrestling review and wrestling talk. So we have a whole network on patreon.com/Lingus Mafia to where we could do all the individual shows. So every week there will be 2 wrestling review shows at the least on our network. You can go to patreon.com/Lingus Mafia and see what you would rather have. You could either have just the wrestling show packages, which would be the WWE review, which will be Raw and SmackDown, of course, and when there's pay-per-views. And then on Thursday, there's going to be the AEW review as well. That's all together. You will get at the least 2 shows a week. And that tier by itself, and you will get our regular Lingus Mafia show every Tuesday in its entirety. That package is just $5 if you want to just have those shows by itself. If you are already a subscriber and are on the boss tier, and that's your $10 package, you can up your package for another $5. Stay on that same stream, so you don't need 2 different download streams. It's all going to be on Boss Tier Plus, and that would be $15. You will get all the wrestling content from that as well. Or if you are on the Godfather tier, you get the bonus because you are already on our highest tier, which is $15. If you do Godfather Plus, that is then $18, and you get everything on the wrestling tier. Now, on the wrestling tier, other than the 2 reviews every week, minimum, you will also get the Billy Show, the Wrestling Informer, audio version before it goes up on Conan's channel. Until further notice, Billy said he's fine with the audio going up. He didn't care. So if he changes his mind, that's fine. We don't have to have that on there. You will also get the podcast on a pole / Back to the Monday Night Wars unedited before that goes out. Usually that would be 4 days to a week or more in advance.
Usually you're putting them up on like a Thursday, and it normally goes out Monday morning.
Yeah, and this way too, that since Russo isn't on that show, before it was like we were getting it done right before that weekend. We can now record that 2 weeks ahead. We get a week ahead, whatever. Yeah. So it'll probably be at the least a week in advance, and you'll be able to get all that kind of show. So there are multiple options to go to, and this is going out for everybody on the Freebirds section right now. On our Patreon, everybody's getting this show, and we're going to give you a taste of what we used to do when it came to giving you your wrestling review show the only way the Lingus Mafia does. And this is when it was the Wrestlingus Show, which means what's going down in wrestling. So with that being said, let's get into it. We will touch on SmackDown at the end, but Raw is fresh in everybody's mind. So I made notes for everything, Faust, and I would like to go through it. We had the draft this last week, and right away, me and you, see, this is how these shows started in the first place with us reviewing wrestling.
Is through text messages.
And fucking call each other and go, what the fuck was this? What happened? And we would always have issues. There was always something going on. And we would vent to each other. And I said, we should have a damn show. And we used to do a YouTube show where we would do this. We'd sit at a desk, and it looked like Faust was a guest. And we would talk about what the hell was in wrestling. And it evolved into nonsense.
Yeah, we just hang out and shoot the shit and talk wrestling.
That's it. I was like, how soon before this wrestling show turns into shoot the shit? It morphs right back to it. Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Lingus Mafia.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of the Lingus Mafia. So right away, they say, okay, first draft pick on SmackDown is Roman Reigns. Rightfully so. Fine. That's great. Right. Next one is the other champion, Big E. That is correct. And then you start going into, okay, Charlotte Flair is now, okay, that's the women's champion. Okay, I'm fine.
Right.
I'm fine, even though it could be Intercontinental. If you turn back the clock, Faust, to the 90s, it's Intercontinental. However, the next pick, let's not bother with the other woman champion. This is where I do understand, though, Faust, that Raw needs something to do on Monday and have a big announcement. Yeah. But if you're trying to be realistic, this is realistically retarded is what this is. Because now they pick Bianca Belair. Why? Right. She's not the champ. Okay, so I'm SmackDown. Fuck you, I take Becky too. Sorry about everybody.
Well, we don't know if Becky was eligible to be drafted because they said before the night half the roster is eligible to be drafted, but we don't know what half. I think they might have showed a screenshot that showed who was, but I don't know. I don't like this whole draft process to begin with.
They should.
The anticlimactic. Oh, Roman Reigns is first. Well, of course.
Yeah, and I mean, we'll get to Raw where they blow that wad right off the bat.
I know they like to make it a surprise once in a while where it's like, oh, this champion got drafted, right? So you got the Raw Women's Champion on SmackDown now, right? And then we got Becky, who's the SmackDown champion on Raw. So it's flip-flops. So, what are we going to do? But these rosters don't go in effect for another, 2.5 weeks? It's
after Crown Jewel as the big-voiced guy. What's his name? Adam Pearce. This will be after Crown Jewel. He sounds like a goofy Derek Montilla out there. Well, I have to do this later on, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you like this version better, or do you like better what they used to do years ago where they just said, oh, it's time to shake it up a bit? And it was like just the people that were switching rosters they would announce.
I do like
because it's like
the lottery thing better.
Yeah, when you got guys or girls that are just staying on the same show, it's like,
why? Yeah,
why do we gotta?
I literally, for as much as I don't care, Faust, I care, and like there are moments where I would say I was a taken back, Faust, because where they go, this person is on, and I go, what? And then I go, oh, they're already on that show. Because I was nervous. I go, wait, they fucking went to Raw? And I was like, oh, they're saying they're still on Smack. Why am I being told this even? So, okay, on the Raw, all the way down here, it's Bianca Belair, RK Bro, Edge, Rhea Ripley, and Nikki, the Bearcat, Ray Dominic, Austin Theory. Now on the other side is
at least they fixed it and went one pick to one pick. Where remember it was the last couple of years Raw got 3 to 2,
yeah,
for SmackDown's 2.
Yeah, for our garbage show. There's Stephanie. Our garbage show needs 3. Thank you. The other side was Roman Reigns, Charlotte, Drew, New Day. That's Kofi and Woods, which I giggled because I was like, right away, they got them back together. They fucking took them right the fuck away. New Day split up from Big E again. Go. Don't be together anymore. Happy Corman and this Madcap Moss hit Row, which is very odd that they were a first taken from NXT. Okay. Naomi and Jeff Hardy. That's what was going on there. We'll get more into SmackDown toward the end, but I want to go through Raw and what happens here. So right off the bat, they say, Becky, she's now, this is like the first pick for them for Raw. Becky is the, which I said.
Well, she announces. It's not official. She comes out and says,
she even says,
I am the first pick.
And then they say, well, all the suspense is gone. We'll do this. Okay, great.
I talked to the USA officials, and they told me.
That's another thing. The USA, Fox, fucking NFL, and NCAA, we've all gathered together, and we have decided who's going where. And rightfully so. You know damn well Fox and USA get their say in this shit because they go, wait a minute. You don't take this off my network, where they all said Roman Reigns is staying. Fuck you. Where
USA's got to be like, well, we need somebody else over here. Give us Becky.
The Billy story was that if this is working with that, where Reigns went over, and if it gets numbers and shit, that there will be about 5 people who get to float and go back and forth, which they lie and do this anyway. They're constantly with the
that wild card rule or whatever the fuck
that could never be explained ever. They throw a fucking dart in the back, Faust. Stevie Wonder throws darts in the fucking back to figure out what this is going on. And here's the biggest thing. How about this? Okay, Bobby goes to Raw and stays on Raw. The Usos, right away, I go, where's the drama that was from SmackDown?
Oh, yeah, they took the whole story away, basically. Because the whole story was this. Roman tells Paul, hey, make sure my cousins are drafted to SmackDown. He tells the Usos, you go with them, and if you get drafted to Raw, what do they say? Like, rough them up? Or
leave them there, I thought.
Or leave them there or something.
Yeah. And the funny thing, too, is this is one of those times I jumped where they announced them, because I thought they were going to Raw. And I was like, oh, they're not. So, but I was fucked up in the head because I go, well, shouldn't they have gotten drafted to Raw and then had to have a big fucking to-do of how do we fucking get them?
They should have had Paul like weasel his way to get them back.
Everything. There had to be something. No. Paul goes, no, I arranged it. Fuck. You have 3 hours to fill. Come on.
The Usos had to travel to Nashville for that.
They visited Rusev and Lana.
Traveled there just to show a backstage reaction, or fucking Apollo who had just had to walk backstage and be like, oh yeah, there is more action over here.
Well, he's fucking with his greasy chicken fingers talking about the fucking motherland. Who the fuck knows what he's doing?
I love how they try to act like, it's 2 different shows, but they try to act like it's 2 different companies or 2 different worlds. Like when Becky comes out for her promo, she's like, oh, I haven't been on Raw in almost a year and a half. I forget what it's like.
You've left the company.
Fuck.
Sasha, she gets over on SmackDown, who, by the way, she thinks she's a lot hotter than she is, Faust. She thinks she's a lot hotter than she is. I see these pictures, she's like this, and the hair's down, and she tried to fucking and I'm like, I understand, and, possibly that rape-worthy thing and everything that Sammy Guevara like to, bring up, but listen. And then she shows on her Instagram, Faust. Did you see her Instagram by chance? The shoes she was wearing? I saw
she was pimping the Ric Flair shoes.
I almost commented, you better be careful, you're going to get in trouble. Since he's been erased from history now, you better not show a woo shoe.
They took the woo out of the opening.
These fucking cocksuckers. These holier-than-thou pieces of shit that are the WWE, which was a love of my life, Faust, this damn company, where I'm like disgusted by them for the most part now. Them on their soapbox, someone accused it. Erase the world. It never happened. Like, they are you are guilty until proven innocent company by far. And so Vince, maybe you should fucking look in the mirror with all the shit you're accused of constantly.
Oh, I know.
Constantly with him. And his steroid trial with let me wear a fucking neck brace like I'm in the Brady Bunch show where he fucking went to court and had to wear a neck brace and prove that he was... It's all this bullshit. So, okay. I'm not into this Bianca, Faust. We got Charlotte in the ring. She talking, Bianca show up. I don't like this ghetto superstar. You didn't even go here. What you done said? Nah, that is not for me, Faust. It's not for me. She doesn't.
I don't mind her, but I feel like she got pushed to the main event, like or like the title picture, kind of too fast. I don't know.
I understand she's talented. I don't like the fucking attitude of that nonsense. Yeah. It's very, let's put you in this box.
I go here now.
What you nah said. You know, it's always this. And you know what's also funny is you always know who's going where by who they're fucking. Because you go, well, I know Street Profits are going to end up there, and I know Carmella's going to end up over there. It's this always.
Becky's over here. I guess Seth will be drafted later 100%.
Tonight. There it is. If you're married, more together. So, yes. Unless Vince just wants to fuck with people.
That should have been the giveaway for the Usos since Naomi was drafted to SmackDown.
There you go. Well, I assumed they will obviously stay at SmackDown, but I need the story.
An opportunity for 100%.
100%. Jeff's going to SmackDown, and he loses to Priest. Of course, you have to do a job on the way out. Meanwhile, this is Jeff the Job Hardy, they call him at this point. He says
he's favors as he leaves the territory.
I love they have to damage their own person who goes to another channel. Not another company, another channel. He says he wants to change. Dare he, Faust? Dare he be Willow? This Austin Theory comes out, and he blows Jeff Hardy. He blows him to a man. He beats his face with Jeff's dick. I'm in love with you. And the announcers are morons. I thought this guy had potential. He's out there asking for autographs. Okay. And I'm not a fan of, I understand, Faust. This is all make-believe, Faust. This is who can make the most make-believe. I get it. I understand. I do like a story. I don't need 1,000,000,000% predictable. This is 1,000,000,000% where it's, I really thought he was going to be his buddy, and good job, Jeff, and shake his fucking hand. You know he's going to fucking attack this, and it is what it is. However, I did laugh my fucking balls off when he laid down on the floor next to him and took the fucking picture with the fucking fake eyes on Jeff. I pissed my fucking self laughing at that. That was good.
They posted those pictures on social media, too.
Yeah, I saw. That's how I saw it on the WWE one. I was fucking laughing. Okay.
Well, yeah, so Jeff's leaving and Theory's on Raw, so Jeff's got to do another job before he leaves for SmackDown.
Do your fucking job. God. Yeah, because a brand new guy, I laugh because he goes, "Hi, I'm Austin Theory." Yeah, you were with Selena Vega. I remember when you were out here with the other guy that fucking went to AEW, and we were supposed to forget about you, I guess. All right. Orton challenges Omos, and Riddle stands there with his mouth open like a fucking retard in the back.
Well, he's busy looking at Randy's dick.
Well, listen, I can't blame the man.
Is that a snake in your pocket?
Hey, man. That's very annoying. I feel bad because Riddle is a modern day, like he would whip everyone's ass. And he's got to be fucking Corky running around. Corky Riddle is what they should rename him.
I don't mind a little goofiness, but it's so over the top.
I do like a little comedy, like here and there, his stupid shit, but when it's, and then he repeats something, and he's go, and then they have, he turns into the Bubba Gump. They have, southern fried shrimp. They have buttered shrimp. They have barbecue shrimp. He starts in with that kind of shit with moron stuff, and you're like, my fucking television. All right. Dana Brooke. She is shown here, Faust. Faust, I want her to address her jinxing her pregnancy. She killed her baby, Faust. Mother of the year. Mother of the year.
Well, she had it for at least 1 week that we know of.
She announced that she was fucking pregnant. I think as the guy was finishing inside of her pussy, she announced it, Faust. It was so soon afterwards. He was like, I'm not out yet. And she was like, texting. I'm pregnant on the fucking Instagram.
Does she live in Texas? Did she realize she had to get rid of it soon?
It had to be very quickly out there. Did you realize it was very cold in the back, Faust? It was very cold. Yeah. And she's got those Igor eye nips. They're fucking like down and fucking sideways and everything. I cringe.
Like a lazy eye, but it's a lazy tit.
You got a lazy tit. Fucking, I'll put your tit to work. It's lazy. I cringe from the fucking Shayna stuff every time. No, not the injuries, her face.
Her eyebrows.
Or her lack of eyebrows. You know, I was watching the fucking movie Mask, Faust, with Rocky Dennis. And I realized.
And that's another one, like you said about Riddle. That's the one that could really kick everybody's ass in real life, too.
True life. At least then she's doing that on TV, and it's mostly like she could stop a clock with her face if she wanted to fuss. But she does this fucking stomp of the fucking arm thing, and I'm like, I couldn't. If somebody stomped my arm, it would literally rip my shoulder out. I don't have any flexibility to be able to do that. So the fat girl shows up who... As anytime any of these fatzos show up, Faust, or do anything, all I think of is Cornette saying it's like wrestling a waterbed. That's all I fucking think.
So and Vince in the back. What you come up there and do a dance? What you dance?
I see that fucking big shiny I want to give a fucking pink belly to her. Now, so the fatso shows up, who's Piper Niven. This isn't Dewdrop, Faust. Come drop, maybe. Do drop, never. Now,
probably be female Otis. Like, she's got some personality to her.
Now, now that could be a bit, Faust. He gets rid of this man and goes, I found a new one. And he comes out with fucking her. And then it's constant comedy bits where they're trying to hug or kiss, but they can't get together because their bellies. I'm writing for this company. So the fat girl shows up here, and this is another retarded thing because, okay, you get the rescue. However, and I'm glad Corey Graves mentions it. Well, if you're trying to save someone, maybe you run instead of skip to fucking help someone.
And dance.
Yeah, and with the fucking finger things when she's fucking running around. Do. And so she goes there to help this Igor-eyed tit Dana, the mother of the year. And she like helps her out. And fucking Shayna like gives her a fucking slap to the back. Or gives her a fucking forearm, right? To her back. Mm-hmm. She just turns and fucking stares at her as they just stare at each other. And what are you talking about? You're right there. She just hit you. And you're like, I need to protect this fucking date. What are you doing? Rollins goes to Raw. Nakamura and Boogs. This was one where I jumped back. I jumped constantly when they mentioned people. Because I go, oh, wait, he's on SmackDown already. Because I'm thinking of fucking dancing, whatever his name, and Pat McAfee. I go, well, this is going to suck. Priest to Raw. Sheamus, finally somebody moves. They go to SmackDown. Okay.
And he goes back to SmackDown.
Yeah. Then we get Omos and AJ. They go to Raw. Shayna, SmackDown. So after she ain't going to do no damn job. I guarantee you she don't do a job.
No, she ain't doing the job.
No. Owens goes to Raw. Owens goes to AEW.
That's what's next.
He's like, I'm here for 6. Not even 6 months. He's here until January. Is that 4 months? I'm out.
I saw it. I think it was Raw Talk after, and they interviewed Owens. Like, oh, what do you think about going to Raw? You've never won the WWE title. He goes, yeah, just drafted to a new show this year. Last year, I was drafted to a different show. It's like acknowledging, like he's just back.
Just back
like,
and
who cares?
Yep. And then Xia Li. What was the fuck? It was is Sonya with this big fucking to-do about who was getting drafted. The incomparable, the incredible, the magical, the mysterious, Mr. Mistopheles from Cats. I'm like, what? And then they're like,
nobody knows who the fuck she is, so it's like
nobody.
We don't have anything else for her to do on NXT because, we got all this new fresh talent over here. So be gone.
Now follow me on this. Follow me if you will. Big E calls out Drew. He says, "I like to talk. This is good guy stuff. So you talk together."
It's a Drew day. Yes, it is.
Oh, and Mr. Charisma, Drew McIntyre, come on. He says he wants a title shot. Now, the Dirty Dogs show up, and I was down on this as soon as I go, oh, these two. Time has passed. where they were both hot as piss at one point, not together, but separately. Right. They have both been on top of the fucking world, and Vince went like this, I don't understand, I don't get it, whatever, and doesn't do shit with them. The Glorious thing, right out the window, was hot as fuck, okay?
Yep.
Dirty Dog, come on, I was down for the beginning. But then I start to like what Ziggler was saying, because you kind of forget. Yeah. And what's really funny is, I was like, oh yeah, he'd take credit for Big E. He's the one who brought him in with Bodyguard.
Sure.
I was 100%.
They show all the clips.
I 100% thought what they were going to show was Big E hitting AJ in the chest, walking to the ring. I was waiting for that.
They cut her out of every clip.
Yeah, but that would be a good fuck you, because they'd be like, well, we own it. We can show your wife. Fuck off. So, and then I said, okay. And then I completely forget that he was even with Drew.
I forgot they were tag champs.
Dude, there was a time where I could name all the tag champs in a row, all the wrestling world champs in a row, how they got fucking each other's title, Faust, I could barely, if you were out of the blue, go, who is this champion today? I go, fuck, who is the champion? That's a problem now. So they talk about all this where I took you to the top, but then let's have a tag team match, playa. This is what this, and you knew this was what was going to. So these two are, Drew and Big E are fighting about, we're going to have a fucking fight for the title. Okay.
Yeah, it's Big E and now, Big D.
That I enjoyed. That was pretty fucking good. But I think Drew enjoyed it too fucking much. He was sitting there giggling like, look, I had a good line. I finally got one. It looked like he worked for it. Hey,
you hear what I just said?
He turns around. Hey, Big E, you hear what I just said? I said I was Big D. It's a double on time. So this match is 1,000 hours long, it seemed to be. I was like, whoa, this is a long fucking match. Through 50 commercials. Oh, fuck. Okay. After it's over, good guys win. Crown Jewel, Big E versus Big D. This is what we're getting. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with that match. And we know Drew has to do the job because he has to go to SmackDown. So, however, it's got to be these assholes show up and fucking end this match. And they fight them off together and shake hands like the good's triumphant. You cannot have either of these guys. You can't have Drew get pinned and go to Smack. I can't imagine they would do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, who knows?
So I would love to watch Reggie, Faust. I enjoy all his shit, right? Now, I would love to watch it. I would love to see what he's doing. However, if the camera is going like this the whole fucking time he's moving, Faust, I thought I was playing GoldenEye. I had to sit down. My stomach started to hurt. I
some Dramamine.
I have that written down, Faust. I had Dramamine. I can't believe you see my scribble notes? I wrote I needed Dramamine so I didn't throw up. That's why I write down. Fuck, man. And you know what now? It's getting to be he's doing the same shit. If he does a sideways flip, that's the fucking world is over. And and I'm like, all right, it's cool. Yeah, and it's let me yank your jacket off and I do a backflip. Okay.
Yeah, it's impressive. I just feel bad for these assholes that have to chase them around.
Oh my God, you imagine this is all right, now you have to fucking run around. Who was there yesterday that I saw that I was like, why is he fucking busy? It was another fucking guy who got stuck in this shit.
Vikings were back there, but I don't think
they weren't chasing him. But I'll get to the Vikings.
But I mean, it's the usual Maverick and fucking. I think.
I didn't see Maverick actually. Did we see?
I think Maverick was driving the. Was he driving?
Oh, was he driving the fucking golf cart or whatever the fuck it was?
Cart, whatever it was.
And Tozawa's a fucking asshole. These guys like Gulak could have fucking left and said, "Fuck it, give me a paycheck. I'll fucking just be here."
Yeah.
Which I understand.
Brian
Who cares?
Take
your
storyline that was fucking great.
It was. He actually had a fucking rub for a second. Now go chase this green garbage belt. So here's Owens in the ring. He's supposed to talk. Tozawa gets in there, fucking, and he wants to fucking call out Reggie for a title match, and fucking stunner to him. Who gives a why? Why is this even on? There was no reason for this to be there.
3 hour show, pal.
I was just gonna say, you know what the reason was? They have fucking 3 hours to go.
Called filler.
Here is the continuation of a draft. Street Profits go to Raw. Good. I don't need to watch you on my show. they go, and the Viking Raid, and the crowd goes mild, Faust. Did you hear the fucking silence? Nobody, I'm like, go away. I don't want them around anymore. And it shows you how trash they are, because when the fucking fatter guy of the group was hurt, that other fucking asshole was chasing the 24/7 title.
Yeah.
I'm like, they have nothing for him to do.
When they first came into NXT, I was like, I don't care. And then they had some really good matches on NXT, and I kind of got into them.
Everyone jerked off to him in the beginning because
pretty good.
They were known on
and
the
then
indie.
they bring him to the main roster, and now it's like, who cares? Now
And
they're fucking, what was that one group? The fucking Authors of Pain.
Oh, I was thinking of the Ascension, actually.
Oh, yeah, them too.
Our good friends, the Ascension.
Nice lineage they got there now.
God. Baylor goes to Raw. Ricochet goes to SmackDown.
Not just Baylor or Balor. The Demon, too.
Oh, did they say them? But did they say that? Jesus fucking Christ! I'm glad I didn't hear that.
Assholes.
Speaking of, when I see this Nikki ASH hole,
Ugh.
I get angry. I am angry that she is not booed out of this fucking building. How is this possible that she is not universally fucking scolded when she walks out there? It is the worst, most annoying fucking shit ever with her bullshit and her happy. It's very rah-rah. I don't want to fucking see it on my television. I don't fucking want it.
I hate that ASH
ASH, and it's not even just Ash. It should be Ash if you're going to do it.
Yeah.
But Nikki ASH. They have to say ASH. You are a fucking asshole. This company are a bunch of fucking assholes, Faust. I can't even believe that she went to them with this fucking gimmick. Nobody chants that shit. Don't even try to pretend it happens. Nikki Cross, Karrion fucking Cross. She lost her last name. He gained it. Karrion Cross goes to Raw. Apparently, the wife is a free agent. Then I get fucking so stupid.
Nowhere to be found.
What is this? What is this? The fucking Handsomes go to SmackDown. That's Humberto and the other fucking one.
The Latin lovers.
There you go. Bliss goes to Raw. Was she on Raw? She was on Raw. She was on Raw. I couldn't even fucking remember where the fuck she was, because this is a bad
even
fucking
mention
thing.
her since she's allegedly going to be out for a while.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, she should be a free agent and just show up, I guess. But star power.
Yeah, like when Bailey eventually comes back.
Yeah,
she'll just show up somewhere.
Cesaro, he's on SmackDown, and they go, I think 22 is going to be his year, Faust. Motherfucker. Guy will be on fucking a walker by the time it's his year. They don't care about him. He's won. He goes to AEW. He becomes champion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He should be looking at his fucking watch with that contract. Goldberg, it's going to be no holds barred at Crown Jewel. No, I don't care about. I don't mind Goldberg being there. He's still in shape. Still looks fucking good.
But it's no holds barred, so he has a license to kill, and it is Saudi Arabia. So
he's like, I'm gonna fucking behead you. And as we know, they don't like blacks over there. However, Faust, he's a Jew. He's a Jew. This is a catch-22. What do they do? They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do.
Bill Gold.
Like the women have to wear a fucking whole outfit. They'll change his name to Gold.
They took the berg off. I guess Gold is still.
It is because it's silver. It's on. That's where they get their band name. See, it's always with fucking jewelry. It's gold, it's silver, it's Berg, it's Weinstein.
It's just Bill.
Hi, Bill. But that's money, Faust. Maybe not that.
Oh, man.
William. Here's William. They already have Walter. Might as well have a William. Why not?
There you go.
William. Seth interview in the back. Modern day Daryl Strawberry. Daryl. Oh, a Seth interview in the back. He says he doesn't give a shit. Faust.
Oh.
Hey.
See, he watched NXT.
Oh, he must be watching AEW.
Well, yeah.
Everyone's cursing
NXT's
now.
been watching AEW.
Yes.
Because
I saw one guy walk past and say this is bullshit or something like 2 weeks ago, and I went, oh,
then
okay.
Last week, the Steiner kid, Braun Breaker, fucking horrible name. He said something about I don't give a shit, da 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 da.
Yeah.
And Seth tweeted like, "Oh, I guess we can say shit now."
That's
so
pretty good.
He was saving it.
He's like, I'm saving it. He should look at the camera and give a wink after that. So now Orton is calling out Omos, which is a ruse just to, I guess, fuck with them. They say this is to get in their heads. Faust explained to me how this gets in anyone's head. He RKO'd AJ and ran away. I don't know what this is supposed to do. I don't know. Can you explain? You have something to say to me or no?
Nope.
Okay.
Nothing.
Carmella goes to Raw. Ridge Holland, and the crowd starts doing the whoo. I was like, exactly.
3 matches in NXT.
I'm like, I know of Ridge Rockwell better than I know of fucking Ridge Holland. I go, who? Okay, whatever. We're gonna learn. I guess
he was up for a while. He was starting to get a push, and then he got hurt, and he went away for a while.
Really?
And then now he's been tagging with why am I forgetting his name? The other British guy, with the shitty tattoo on his kneecap.
Oh, that's who that fucking is. Done. Okay.
He's been tagging with
shitty tattoo. The bad skin, now the weight loss, and the shitty tattoo. That guy.
Yeah, but I don't think Pete Dunne's coming to the main roster because he's too small.
Here is an odd one. Gable Steveson. I write, give me a fucking break.
This motherfucker was just signed
He signed a day ago. Who you calling a dago? He signs, and I go, what the fuck is this? The man has never fucking, I think he's done a fucking Beal in training. I'm like, what? And then they actually show him from his home like it's the fucking NFL draft, and he hugs him. He gets up. Oh, I made it. I'm going to hug my family. You've got to be fucking shitting me, Faust.
They should have caught him like on the phone, like hanging up with his agent.
And shake his head because he's going to Raw. Motherfucker. Go, great. I guess I really do have to work my way up to a real show. Fucking, we're skipping NXT. You won the gold medal in the last half. So you go, if he does not win that gold medal, is any of this happen? Any of it? Probably not.
No pressure there, Kurt Angle.
Oh, yeah. Talk about a fucking shoe to fill. Oofa. Because they always go, the only Olympic gold medalist. And they shove that in Mark Henry's ass constantly with that. You go, you hurt yourself. I got no room for the second strongest man in the WWE, pal. You better win. And I write in big letters, get off my TV with this draft of nonsense sitting there with his parents. Sammy, he's staying in SmackDown. Bianca, did you notice, and if I want to encourage everyone who has this on their DVR, right before the Bianca match, go look at the poster they have for Crown Jewel per match, where it has Bianca versus fucking Becky, right? I don't know who's in this picture, Faust. It sure as fuck isn't. It sure as fuck ain't Bianca. Yeah, I don't know who this lady is in the picture. I go, ooh, what is that? It's that fucking brushed, and I go, what's different? I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is different. Like, it's her, but I don't know what they changed in this picture because it's a fucking cartoon or something. Bianca versus Charlotte, and this is like the end of the night.
What's funny is, they were making a big deal because first time ever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if it happened in NXT, it doesn't exist, I guess. Because they did wrestle each other in NXT last February.
Well, like they said, the demon has never lost. Well, never mind NXT as well. Becky's on commentary. She breaks up the pin, stops the match from fucking ending, whatever. Sasha shows up with her woo shoes and her fucking, jive fucking outfit, and she's stomping people, whatever. She's all blue. Great. She's all cripped the fuck out. Going, hey, Uncle Snoop, take a look at me. Cousins.
Exactly.
So King of the Ring is on this Friday, and this fucking Queen of the Ring, or whatever the fuck this is, Queen of the Crown, whatever. There's no way Charlotte wins that, right? I don't think there's a chance.
You would, no.
It's too Austin Theory obvious. So I can't imagine. So that's on Friday in San Jose, Faust.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we were going to. Here's some of SmackDown for you. Right away, we get Brock and Roman. Now, I don't mind Brock and Roman. This is always a good because they had feud for a long time, and it's who's going to win.
At first, I'm like, I've seen this so many times, but it's good.
Now it's reversed.
It's different.
However, it should be pushed to WrestleMania. They could have interactions. Do not have this fucking match. It should be pushed there. Who's Roman losing to, Faust? First, finally. How do they fuck this up? No, don't you dare to fucking say. You imagine it'd be like, why the fuck would they? Because I'm like, please don't be Drew. Please don't fucking be Drew.
No, I don't think so.
Happy Corbin's out here with, I thought the fucking guy's name was fucking Mad Hatter. I didn't know what the fuck his name is. He comes out with there with his shirt painted on him.
Still in the company. I thought he was like one of the cuts, over the last year. You never see him anymore.
Now, talk about X-Pac heat, Faust. This fucking guy is annoying as you could get, and it's not even, yeah, of course, he's doing his job. No. This is horrible. This is absolutely where
bad jokes.
They
laughing.
said, they handed him this, Faust. They went, here, I want you to go look at this. Now, what is this, Faust? What am I showing you?
Season 1 of
look at the outline on it.
Some sort of Batman.
Yeah, of the 60s show. And they said, you see that, okay. Cesar Romero? Do that. Because that's all that he can't breathe. He's laughing like a fucking retard. Oh, my God. And it's that overacting, like howling with laughter for nothing. The guy falls down. I can't stand up. I'm laughing so hard, holding their belly. And it's, okay. I can't take that kind of shit. I get fucking... too retarded for me, Faust, is then you reaching a line. Rollins goes to Edge's house. It had potential that they did not come close to reaching. No. Nothing happens.
Doors unlocked. Nothing happens.
He didn't even an easy heat getter without doing much, Faust. He didn't tear the kid's fucking artwork down.
Oh, yeah.
He could have pissed on the fucking... That would have been even fucking better. Turn his back and you see a stream on their fucking artwork. He could have went and said... He could have went in the bathroom and they come back after the commercial and he said, I just left an upper decker. He could do something. Nothing. I said, why doesn't he go through fucking Beth's panty drawer?
Oh.
Something. He fucking enjoyed a nice fire and a fruit.
Yeah.
Fuck, you're a welcome guest at this point. Okay, well, what the fuck is this? Yeah, well, call the fucking police department because it's a B&E, Faust, is what it is.
That's a safe neighborhood they must live in over there. In, is that North Carolina or South Carolina they live in? I forget.
I don't know. I was going to say something bad about how these children looked, but I'll move on, Faust. We're on free for everyone. Carmella puts on a fucking rubber mask to protect her face, Faust. So if you punch that mask, you're not going to smash her face, I guess, apparently. I'm like, okay. And puts on, this match doesn't happen with Liv. She gets on.
It's one punch. Confused what was happening because the ref was there and we're going to start the match.
It was a match and it stopped.
She gets out. Yeah, and then just stopped.
I'm like, okay, all right then.
Made no sense.
And then
there's no
McAfee
bell to end it or anything. It was just
McAfee. Is that weird. A steel mask? Motherfucker. It's squishing and fucking moving. Is it a steel mask? Brock interrupts Jeff Hardy, who looks like an absolute bitch. Jeff, you're a wrestler. What do you be like, this is my time. Who the fuck are you? No. All right, you're bigger than me. I back up. Well, why are you in this business anyway?
Where's the Undertaker to ask him if he's going to pick that
up? Sasha versus Bianca. Charlotte shows up, and that's how SmackDown ends. And that's, I think, pretty much how this show ends this week with your Wrestlingus Rebirth show, Faust. Do you have any news or notes that you wanted to input that we did not talk about here already?
I don't know, but who should be the Meat Twitcher of the week?
Oh, Meat Twitcher. Got to be right to Carmella, I think. Carmella looked the best out of here.
Oh, I mean, if you ask Sasha.
If you ask her, she'll say, I got an idea. It's me. Yeah, maybe we should do that every time for us. Meat Twitcher of the week. It goes to... and then Charlotte's dressed like I thought a man was standing there with that fucking that cat suit. She fuck zero hip. She goes straight the fuck down. She could slide through. She could escape like Ted Bundy did through the fucking vent in the prison, right through. She's so fucking skinny. She lopped one of her tits through. That's about it.
I don't know if you saw some of the draft picks that happened after Raw. But
did.
You know how it's like.
I have that actually to say.
Teams are drafted, but they broke up two of the women's teams. So Natty and Tamina got split.
So here is
And
your
then-
rundown. I'll read
Yeah, go
you
ahead.
who everybody is, who they've announced on Instagram. This is Raw. AJ, Tozawa, Bliss, Dawkins, Cruz, Theory, Lynch, Belair, Big E, Lashley, Carmella, Alexander, Chad Gable, Commander Aziz, Damian Priest, Dana, Ziggler, Mysterio, we know about them, Doudrop, Drake, Maverick, Edge, Finn Balor, and the Fiend, or whatever the fuck his name is, the Demon, Gable, Stevenson, Jackson, Riker, Morrison, Karrion Kross, Reggie, Orton, R-Truth, Otis, Omos, Ash. I like they go, oh, we got drafted together. Like they're going to split up the champions. Jax, MVP, Ford, Mia Yim, which, where you been?
Who?
Exactly. Well, she's fucking the other guy on that
Remember
show.
she went
so.
to SmackDown, but she never showed up on SmackDown.
Liv Morgan, Owens, Bearcat, Mysterio, Rhea Ripley, Riddle, Rude, Rollins, Benjamin, T-Bar, Tamina, Knox, Miz, Veer, and Vega. Now, the Shanky's going to be on the other side, right? Yeah, Shanky's over
by
there.
himself.
Yeah. However, I did
It's
not see.
Jinder, and the other one are on SmackDown. So Drew's still with Jinder. He's got his riding buddy.
So we got Aaliyah who showed up. We don't know that. That's on SmackDown. Aaliyah. That's
Good for her.
Aaliyah Garza. What is the Adonis? Ashante the Adonis.
Oh, that's Hit Row. Shit
Oh,
Row.
Jesus Christ.
He's one of those guys.
Okay, B-Fab, that's the other one.
Yeah.
Cesaro, Charlotte, Gulak, McIntyre, Eric. I like Eric. Happy Corbin, Carrillo, Swerve, Ivar, Hardy, Uso, Jinder, Nakamura, Kofi, Mace. Those guys are split up now. The old Mason T-Bar and Crowbar and Slapjack and Carantana. Kofi, Mansoor, Mustafa, Naomi, Natalia, Rick Boogs, Ricochet, Chest Holland, Rockwell, Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, Sasha, Shanky, Baszler, Sheamus, Shotzi, Shitsy Black Fart. They don't even have her name. It's just Shotzi now. They took away.
They split them up. Didn't they beat the tag champs like twice and we're supposed to get like a future title shot?
2
Never
championships.
got it.
And then fucking split you. Fuck it. Tony Storm, Top Dollar. Is that in part of that group? I would assume
That's
too.
AJ. That's AJ from Lost Treasures.
Okay. I'm like, who? Woods and Zaya Lee. Those are the full breakdowns of.
Hey, so is Mansoor winning King of the Ring?
Why? Because it's not there, is it? Is the final there?
Finals,
in
I think,
Crown
in Saudi
Jewel?
Arabia. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What are
He
they
always
doing?
wins.
to
Didn't he
us
win like
for-
a battle royal or like some sort of cup or something?
Well, now he's in the Riddle territory being retarded too.
Yeah.
He dances around like a fucking fool. And did you notice he was doing the Alex Wright dance the other fucking 2 days ago or something?
I didn't
I was
notice
fucking
it.
dying. He was
Yeah,
doing that
I wish I
same
would have noticed it.
when New Day came out with him a couple weeks ago. He was doing that shit. I was like, oh, that's great. So that's it, Faust. I think we're done with your wrestling review for WWE so far this week. Next show will be on Thursday, but that will be on the Patreon stuff if you want to listen to your AEW review, which we've never done AEW, Faust.
Oh, got to break our AEW hymen on Thursday.
Breaking the hymen. It's going to be interesting because some of these people, I go, who the fuck is this guy? But then again, I say that on WWE at this point too. Who the fuck is he? So remember, you want to go to patreon.com/LingusMafia. If you enjoy this kind of a wrestling review and you don't care about any of our other stuff, for $5, you will get at the least 2 shows a week where we go over wrestling. At the least, I'm telling you, 2 shows a week. It could morph into much more whenever. Pay-per-view also, if some shit goes down on Friday that we can't wait to get to, like even with SmackDown. If we want to jump on Saturday and give you the SmackDown by itself and then do Raw on Tuesday, we're going to do it. So that's on there. If you are on the boss tier, You can go to Boss Plus. If you are on Godfather tier, you will get that reward of a lesser payment by going to Godfather Plus. Just check out patreon.com/Lingus Mafia and go to all the tiers. Everything's written on there about what you get. You can find all of our nonsense, of course, it is at Lingus Mafia on Twitter. Faust, if they want to write into us, where should they write in?
LingusMafia@gmail.com.
And that's it. You'll see everything you get on there, and we'll keep pumping these bad boys out because it was fun. It was fun to bust balls again, and there is no... It wasn't like, oh, well, this was a good show that I could write bullshit to.
Match.
Faust. It's an ever-flowing...
Pretty good match.
It's an ever-flowing arrangement of shit when it comes to these stupid shows, which will never get old, and the jokes will constantly be fucking coming because they don't do their shit right. When they do something right, Faust, I got no problem beating their dick on my face, say it is a great fucking show. Until then, I'm going to tell them they suck. For Fausty Walnuts, I'm Cav Manning. We'll see you next time.